What up, Derek?
What is up, brother?
What is going on, man? Welcome, everybody. It is Wacky Wednesdays. We are live every Wednesday. We go live at 4 p.m. and get wacky.
I like being wacky, man. You got to be a little bit wild to keep going these days.
Right? Well, today's kind of unique, and I like, having these kind of days where we kind of just have an open panel. We have people come in and invite them in, let them talk a little bit about themselves, and then we'll get a little hypothetical or just talk some fun, what's going on in the world or whatever we want to do. But how you doing, Derek? How's
I'm
your
pretty
week,
good,
bro?
man. Can't complain. It's been a crazy day, man. Wild day of work, and I'm tired of waking up early. I gotta say that.
Well, hey, man. Shoot, Wednesdays, halfway there. You almost got the weekend coming up.
Yeah,
right?
Tomorrow's my Friday, so I'm excited.
Oh, nice, dude. Well, then there you go. You're gonna get to sleep in a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's what I tell myself. And I wake up at 6 anyway. It's great.
Right, I know. I mean, that's just it, man. Once you get that internal clock going, it is hard to get out of it. I mean, sleeping in to me is like, maybe 6, 7,
Yeah, the internal clock, it gets you every time.
Right. And you see all these other people just enjoying the rest. You're like,
yeah, they're like, oh, I woke up at noon. You're just like, yeah, okay, must be nice.
Right. Like I would have to go to bed like at 4 or 5 in the morning to, make it maybe to that time. Be lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd still wake up at 8 and go, oh God, I wish I went to bed early.
Yeah, that too. Well, hey, brother, let's go ahead and we have a couple guests that wanted to join us today, which I'm super excited. We got Mr. Jason Steiner of Hero Stock. What up, brother?
What's going on, fellas?
We got a new guest who I'm excited to have on. We got Betsy Ross.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
There she is. Hi, Betsy.
Finally.
Claimed author herself.
Finally.
Right?
Yeah.
So how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Betsy?
Been good. Very productive day today.
Yeah. That's always good. It's always to have a good productive day. What about you, Mr. Steiner? How was your day, dude?
Just living life on the camera. Had to go in for a roundtable discussion with Barry Law Firm and hang out with a couple veterans today. And should be put out on TV here before too long. So,
man, that's Mr. Hero Stock, yourself.
Just shaking babies, Hollywood.
Shaking babies and kissing hands.
Hey, Ace, how we doing? Welcome in. But hey, let's go ahead and let you guys talk a little bit about what you got going on in the world today. How about we start with Betsy? Betsy, what do you got going on, and what would you like to share with everybody?
I have a lot going on. I always have a lot going on, but as far as what I'd tell everyone is to check out the Fight series. That it's a fictional story of veterans trying to transition out of the military, but it's more of a mental health perspective as far as how it's written, just an inside look to just the daily struggles that many veterans do face. So I think it's kind of an important point of view as far as the veteran community and loved ones and veterans. So I'm still pushing that. It's hard to market that type of topic.
Yeah, it is. I guess, all you got to do is just keep talking about it. That's all we can do, and talk. And I know, Mr. Steiner, you got yourself the series.
I do. And I think I've read 2 pages and I fell asleep the first night that I opened it. And it wasn't because it was bad. I was super tired. It was like 11:30 at night. I was like, okay, I'm going to start this. And I cracked the book and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it through 10 pages because I'm just exhausted.
Yeah. So I feel like someone's going to have to read the book to you, man.
Right. Exactly.
You need the audio-book for sure.
Yeah. He's going to have that follow along. Like, back when you had a Teddy Ruxpin, look what Teddy Ruxpin did to us.
I've been fighting to put it down, honestly. I'm using it for my homework book for one of the other groups I'm in. So I'm only supposed to read a chapter a week. And I got through the first chapter and I was like, son of a bitch. I wanted to keep reading, but I knew if I don't pace myself, I'm just going to go through all of them like I always do. Every time I read, like I'll just go through the whole book in a day, and then I'll be mad at myself later when they're like, "So did you read your chapter?" And it's like, "Well, I'm 6 weeks ahead." So yeah,
Overachiever.
yeah, always, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, were you a straight A student?
No, God no. God no. I was wondering
if you translated.
This is all
like
post school, man. Like now I can read stuff I like to read. So
yeah,
Right.
imagine it's
That's
crazy how much more smarter you get when you're out of school. You know, all of a sudden you're like, wow, I probably would have got better grades now.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I don't know that I would have because I'd still been reading crap I didn't want to read, you know, or they're like, pick up the Grapes of Wrath. And I'm like, I don't want to.
I get that.
well, you know, so before you know it, Betsy's gonna have a whole bunch of people that have read it, and she's gonna start having so many reviews. She's not gonna know what to do. I know she keeps asking for reviews. Watch, and all of a sudden you're just gonna get bombarded with them. She's like, please let it happen. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's a good problem to have.
Right.
It really probably is. That first chapter seriously really pulled me in. Like I was mind blown by the whole thing, and you did a very good job at drawing the reader in and making them get interested in like what's to come. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen.
It's a great start.
That's definitely a good start.
Yeah.
But
damn it, I got to pick up the book and actually read.
Yeah, not bad coming from an illiterate guy, you know. I'm just saying.
Right.
And don't forget, Jason, there will be a weekly quiz, bro. So, you know, by Betsy's is going to be, I'll be quizzing you guys. So she's like, oh, you're done with chapter 1. Well, let me ask you.
Right.
What was word 16 on page 4? You know, son of a.
Oh, well, let me read that again.
Hold on, it was probably the or and. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna just take a stab here.
C. It was C.
Always C.
No, you're always supposed to guess. It's like C.
Yeah, we get multiple guess, right?
See, you know, maybe that's why I was always feeling. I always said there's always B. Go all the way down. You know, B for.
I got
Brian,
a 25% chance at getting at least a 25% or higher on this test. You know.
Right.
Man, that's great. So anything else, Betsy, you want to talk about with your book or anything else?
I don't even know where to start. You have to read it to actually know anything about what I say. Because I can say it's unique. I can talk about it all day long, but unless you pick it up and read it, it's really hard to describe it.
Wink, wink, guys. Go out and get the damn book. The series.
Yeah, whole thing.
It is a series. Yes, it's a short book. I mean, each book is, the first 3 books are under 100 pages. The manuscript themselves are. So it is an easy read as far as that, but it is intense. So if you do have PTSD or something like that, it can be triggering. So be mindful. And I do have readers who can legitimately only read 1 page at a time. So that's perfectly fine as well.
Trying to
but
process
I mean, it's fiction, but it's
real.
It's very real. The emotions
real
are very
place.
real. Oh yes. It wasn't meant to be a series. So that first book really was my everything, especially during that dark time I was in. It was I basically put my whole heart into that one because I thought it would be my only book.
So
but then it
you're
just
saying
kept
when
going.
you first started the first one, there wasn't an attention on being a series at all?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Not at all. It was just meant to be that first one or the only book. And but then I started getting some reviews that were saying, you can keep going. There are many issues within the veteran community, such as homelessness and addiction. So I started to pick up more on those stories and characters that I can input. So as you keep going in the series, you network with different veterans and their perspectives and just different issues that they kind of picked up as they got out of the military, such as addictions and homelessness and such like that. So I really broadened out as far as just issues and just veterans awareness and such.
Nice.
Love it.
And I was about to call bullshit on the short thing because I'm pretty sure I opened the book and I was like, 129 pages, son of a bitch. It's like, I can't read that much.
That's because when you format it, yeah, you're right.
And then I was
when
like, there's a dog in the story. I'm good. Scouts in the book. I'm good. I'm happy.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, that's good.
And as we all know,
attention to detail.
It's Betsy's birthday month. So happy birthday.
It is.
I know it's early, but
yes.
birthday.
I
Is
appreciate
it?
that.
Oh wow. Well,
It's my
month.
birthday month. Yes.
well, you know what? We might as well sing happy birthday now. Happy
Oh Lord.
birthday to
To
you. Happy
Happy birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday, dear
dear
Betsy.
Betsy.
Happy
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 birthday. Go,
to
Derek.
you.
Bring us home, Derek.
Appreciate that.
All right, all
Like I said, we have
right.
artists in here.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
was just really
Thank y'all.
impressed by
I
Brian's
appreciate that.
vibrato, so I was a little thrown off guard there.
Well, shoot, man. Sorry.
Perfect. That was great.
You got to use the shower voice once in a while.
Every time you get a chance, man, throw out that shower voice.
Look who it is. Our friend Barbara, our friend
Hey.
Ryan. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, Mr. Hero Stock, man, what's going on with you, bro? I know lots. Let's talk about it a little bit.
So last week we went down to Harlan County Reservoir and met with the Corps of Engineers and the guy that owns Patterson Harbor. Went through, kind of walked through the area, talked about what we want to do. I think they were more excited than I was, even as we got to talking about it and kind of the direction that we're headed with it. We have to turn in a bunch of paperwork to the Corps of Engineers with drawings and whatnot. But it sounds like this year, July 12, 13 there's a possibility we will be doing Hero Stock at Harlan County Lake. The venue where the stage will sit, it's actually got a sandbar. People can pull their boats up on the sandbar and be part of the VIP experience. So they can actually be partying on their boats and on the sandbar. We've got a deck up top that will be overlooking kind of the stage. Same deal. It'll be a VIP experience for up there. We're capping it at 2,500 people for the first year down there, just to see how it goes. And then we'll play it out from there. Could be one of those deals where it grows even bigger. Last night, part of my board and part of Donald's board with Gunroom Radio actually had a meeting for Rolla, Missouri. And we've got 4 bands that are wanting to come in and do this. So it'll be a 1 day down there. The Eagles Lodge is going to give us the venue to do it at. So we worked through some logistics last night down there on that. And it sounds like June 29th will be Rolla, Missouri. As long as everything goes forward good with Gunroom Radio and Operation Encore and Hero Stock and Wheels for Warriors USA have talked about doing a bike presentation at every single one of the Hero Stocks this year. So, with Rolla, we've got Harlan County, and then of course the one back here for Cass County Fairgrounds. They've also said that they will donate the property to us. So that could be a really big event out there too, in between Lincoln and Omaha. We have one more venue that we're scouting, and it could be probably the biggest one of all of them because it's going to be just outside of Nashville at Murfreesboro. So we're going to be scouting that one hopefully this month yet to get a venue hashed out. It will probably be a 2-day event also. So we're looking at about 7 days worth of events this year for year 2.
That's wild.
Yeah. So it could be a huge year for Hero Stock and start pushing it out nationally and getting some eyes on outside of Nebraska and start helping veterans outside of the state of Nebraska. So,
well, anytime you got to bring in a Corps of Engineers, you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Dang. Yeah. No shit, man. Well, I mean, man, it's everybody starts saving your money. You know what I mean? Like, I even told my wife, I was like, well, we got a couple more that we might have to go to now,
Right.
She's like, what? She's like,
Well,
well, we got to go to this place for my 40th birthday. I was like, oh, well, it sounds like we're going to be doing a lot of traveling next year. Yeah.
Right.
No shit.
Well, and then our buddy Shannon Book hooked me up with a guy down in Texas too, and he wants to basically do a hero stock with a 4-stop through Texas, and do like a small, really small concert series down there. But he wants to work with hero stock, so I'm super excited for that one too. So,
Justin, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Justin?
Love you, bud, man. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Barbara, you better be at all of them.
Yeah, Barbara. Now, I mean, I know. You know, it's going to be one of those things,
right?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
you're
about
like,
to just
oh,
throw
you don't
air
want to be
mattress
part of that
back in the
miss
truck.
out club, do you?
Right. Have the envy like
do you, Betsy?
Just gonna throw an air mattress in the back of my truck and maybe a little space
we
heater.
just want
and
you
see
to
what
be there,
happens.
Betsy. So we're just gonna make sure it happens. So
Yeah.
we're gonna dig in until you get
Well,
there.
I've definitely got September in the books.
Sweet.
Heck yeah, Barbara. And so everybody, we got this all on camera. We got it all perfectly here. Barbara says she's all in. I mean, you know, this is what we do.
now.
We get it on video. We get it in recording.
Yep. Betsy says she's in for September, so
Bada
there
bing,
you
bada
go.
boom.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yep.
we got her at least in September. We could. What else? We're gonna try to work on one more, maybe.
Yeah, we just keep this
Nashville.
going.
Hey, if you're in
September. This
Texas,
is
that's
great.
more of a chance.
Right.
Texas is huge, but still, it's more closer
I
than
was-
Nebraska.
I want to say this guy's like the San Antonio area, something like that, but I don't know where he's talking about doing it. We just kind of briefly spoke about it, and he's retired military, retired police officer, and he wants to do it and work with a organization that's like-minded to basically give all the proceeds to. So it would kind of be a fundraiser type deal down there, which is what Rollo's going to be for us too, with Gunroom Radio. So, and then we just had the fundraiser with Dad's Man Cave down in Milligan this last weekend with, you know, they had Jason Meyer, they had DJ Bridwell, Urban Cowboy, something like that. And another guy, you know, I mean, it was Slayer. What was his name? I can't think of his name now, but he was down there. They had 4 bands and you know, had about 150 people turn out for it, and good little get together, and had a lot of fun. So
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
You know, it's exciting to see what's going to come about it all. You know, dude, there's so much growth there,
yeah,
and you know, and it's a heck of a challenge, man. You're taking it from Nebraska into other states. You know, that's a big challenge. You know, it's one thing to do it when in your own hometown and you're there relatively close on, you know, in any which direction. You know, when it's in another state, it's a whole nother ball game. So, you know.
Yeah, and you know, we're gonna have to lean on, you know, the Donald, you know, for Rolla.
Right.
And we'll have to lean on Andrew down in Nashville to be our boots on the ground, because, you know, I can't jump in a plane and fly down there every 3 weeks to hang flyers and talk to people. So, you know, they're gonna have to be the boots on the ground doing the face to face and get the donations from down there and that kind of stuff to make it happen. So
Right.
it's
And to
kind of
be
scary.
a Jason Steiner, you got to have some big ass boots, because those boots are big to fill. You know what I
Right.
mean? So these dudes better have some big ass boots, because you know they're made for walking, and that's what Mr. Steiner does. He gets the job done.
Yeah,
You know, so that's why you know it's so successful. You know, and that's how that's what it takes, man.
Yeah, I couldn't organize a Thanksgiving dinner, let alone something like this. You know? Like,
you'd be surprised, man. I'd never done one until last year, and
Derek, I got a lot of faith in you, brother. You can do
I
it,
wouldn't have
man.
faith in me in something like this, man. This is mind blowing. Every time I sit there and like talk to Jason about any of this stuff, I'm like, man, you got so much going on. Like, I'd lose my mind.
it's constant. Like my calendar all the time has crap on it. Like,
I really feel bad asking him, like, hey, bro, how, you know, what's going on? How you doing? Working, and you know, I'm out here. I can hear in the background, and just like, you know, or if I do like a FaceTime with him, he's got, you know, dust all over him, you know, pencils in the ear. I'm just like, damn, bro, I better get inside and go do some shit, you know, like.
Yeah.
At least get
Every time I talk
sawdust.
to Jason, I feel like I need to be doing something.
Overachieving. You want to talk about an overachiever, you know what I mean?
That's all part of my world, dude. That's how everything works. Is 9,000 miles an hour in 4 different directions.
Yeah, brother. Well, you know, you get the job
Sounds like a
done,
normal
man.
day.
It's can't complain.
He's that guy that you feel guilty every time you talk to him because he's doing so much, and you're just like, you know, I was gonna pick up.
Yeah.
What was I doing? I was gonna do something.
Yeah,
Jesus
like I was
criminally.
picking up dog shit out there, and you know,
yeah, I was. You know, I wasn't sitting on my ass. That's not what I was doing. I was just gonna.
I washed my car, bro. I washed the car.
I vacuumed it out. I put on socks this morning. That was pretty
shit
cool.
out of it. Actually, there ain't a bug on the freaking headlights.
Damn, I'm about to go alphabetize and organize my underwear drawer. I feel fucking terrible right now.
Oh man. Went back through the old boot camp days and stamping my shit, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I'm stamping them and then I'm organizing them by color and how many holes are in them, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
But you know, the crazy thing is literally this is all by the seat of my pants. Like, I've never been an event organizer. I've never been, you know, I've run a business, but it's not like I'm putting together an event like this ever before in my life. And last year things just kind of fell together, and this year, you know, I had the team with me, and again things just kind of fell together and worked out right. And you know, it kind of just made me realize that this is probably the path that I should be on, you know, doing what I'm doing right now, and that's the cool part of it. So
it's amazing.
Eric, I'll kiss his ass if I want to.
It's amazing how much bringing people together saves lives. You know what I mean? And just you can see how happiness, you know, it depends as long as you're surrounding yourself with good people, you know, it's the vibe and everything else that you end up coming out with. You know, it was something that we've all talked about for weeks after, you know, and just like, dang man, that was such a good time, you know, and we're all looking forward to the next, you know.
Yep.
No, Betsy, we're not trying to rub it in. We just, you know.
You always are.
We're not trying to be rude, you know.
Like, you know, we just want you to be there, Betsy. Come on.
Well, it's just how often do you do something like this where you get together and, you know, you're already talking about next year and how excited you are. Like, that just doesn't happen very often. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and my wife and I
not every day you
have,
find your people, at least people you click with. So
right. Absolutely. Right. My wife and I both have come to the conclusion it's an annual thing for us. Like, you know, one way or another, I always make sure I make one of the Nebraska ones, because to me that's the home of hero stock, and you know that's just the original, the OG.
The OG.
Me. So you know, just definitely always gonna make sure that I make that one. If there's another one, I will. My goal is to at least get to 2. I mean, I know this dude's gonna have so many, and the biggest goal actually is to get you over here on the West Coast and have a motherfucking West Coast party, and you know, get that going. We got the North and the South. We can meet somewhere in the middle and just make it happen. You know,
if you can get Tupac to show up, that'd be pretty dope too.
Oh, bro, ain't nothing but we could probably do Snoop. You know what I mean? You know?
I do Snoop. I mean, I know Snoop. That'd be pretty badass.
You know, some Dre Day, which you know,
right.
Well, if you get Snoop and old what's her bucket to show up at the same time, that'd be awesome. I would never miss that. I pay good money.
Headliners.
Martha Stewart.
Right. That's right.
Some gangster hero stock party, man. Bro. Like, dang.
Make sure you don't wear the red or the blue shirt, because you don't know which side you're going to be on that day. So pick the tan or the green.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like, we're going olive drab for sure on that day.
Right. Then we'll go military drab.
It's been talked about, man. California it's one of the 20 that we've been invited to. So, you know, it's we expand a little bit this year, keep it somewhat close, and then see how it goes. You know, we've been asked pretty much all the way up and down the East Coast to come out and do it. So, yeah, one of the cool things about this year is Unzipped Minds came in. the other podcast, one of the podcasts that I did.
They're from up in Oregon, right?
Oregon, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so they reached out about 2 weeks ago, and they're like, "Hey, we want to do something to help Hero Stock." And their idea is to actually create a caravan that comes from Oregon, picks people up as they come through, whether they're riding their motorcycle, they got a camper, they got a car, a truck, whatever it is. And they jump into this and they go through and make stops on the way. So they're going to make it like a 5-day event to get there and stop at like national parks and that kind of thing. And then bring all these people in from across wherever they drove to come into Hero Stock.
Could you do that at that demilitarized zone or whatever in Oregon? Where is that?
I'm not sure where it is.
You know how great that would be?
Right. That's awesome.
It's the only thing I can think of when I think of Oregon, man. Like ever since then, because I've laughed so hard about that so many times. It just it makes me happy still. I want their police and fire to be on scene.
Man, we got all kinds of people popping in tonight.
Oh yeah, it's popping in here.
Yeah, it is.
They're coming in and out. We're all about. So
you bring Betsy on. And
what's up, brother? What up, buddy? I hope you're having a good evening, man.
Yeah, low key, everyone came for Betsy. We're just, the minions here tonight.
I know, they're like, Betsy's on? Wow.
No way.
So I guess, Betsy, you might have to be a little bit more consistent with your appearance here on the Wacky Wednesdays.
Right.
Yeah, we need somebody to uplift these three ugly mugs,
too.
Right.
Yeah, with the cattle and the snake and the snakes and the books and the.
I've got so much going on.
Yeah, she really does.
I am.
She just skimmed the service with us right there.
Right.
And she's still writing and all that stuff too. And, just don't ask her when she's going to be done. Do not.
Right.
Nope. Can't rush art.
So slam that book on your face. All right, well, you guys ready for the next segment?
Real quick, Brian. How many ropes do you have? How many nope ropes do you have? Snakes.
Ropes.
Oh yeah. Snakes. How many snakes you got? I was like, what the heck's that, bro? Like, you in the supper and everything else. He gets me with the Nebraska slang once in a while.
The dad bod veteran said it the other night, and I was like, "Oh, I'm totally using the nope rope."
I can't believe you never heard it called a nope rope.
Nope.
Well, I can see why they would say that because a lot of people are like, "Nope," like don't get that thing away. Nope. How many you guys got?
I think we're like 16 now.
She, I know
got babies.
It's her husband that wants to keep on adding in, right? I mean, or you've got.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just the books pretty much as far as the cows and the snakes, which is weird because the last 6-7 years we've been doing the cows and everything, and I was getting the hang of learning all the breeds and everything to know about cows and how the DNA works and pedigrees, and now we're into snakes. I'm like, great, now I need to learn morphs, and now there's one called Cinnamon, there's one called Batman, there's one called Joker, there's one called Pastel, and now it's like school's over, man. I can't remember all this stuff.
Hey, it sounds like he's making some names. You're like, oh, well, I guess we'll keep that one.
Sounds like you just walked into a dispensary, though. There's cinnamon
really
and
does,
there's this and there's that.
Right.
They're called morphs, and there's special lingo and there's special market and everything. So it's my business degree comes in handy, but now I've got to learn all the talk so I can actually help at least get the word out about the business. And what kind do you have? At this point, I'm like, man, I don't know. But I mean, I pick up on things, but my memory's not that great.
It sounds like you could just make up random words for it. I mean, that'd be cool.
At this point.
Some people wouldn't have no clue.
Yes.
Either
We
way.
went to a snake show.
This one's a diamond dagger.
Yeah, went to a snake show. That was fun.
Oh yeah. That's where you get to see all the real different morphs, right? All right, you guys ready for the next part?
Oh man,
let's get into it. Wacky Wednesdays. Let's get hypothetical.
Where did that rat come from?
He must have brought it in with him.
Damn it! Man, is he dumb. Where do they get these subjects?
He's a little too well fed to be a wino. Hey, what's that?
Zoom in on section 8. Rotate 20 degrees.
Mr. Simpson, I'm afraid you have a crayon lodged in your brain.
There's a crayon in my brain?
Makes me hungry every time. You gotta love it. All right, Betsy, this is the part of the show where you got to answer extremely hard questions that put you really on the spot. No, I'm just kidding with you. No,
Already there.
She's like,
I'm already there.
she's like, disconnection. She's just like, did you freeze up there? Tonto, what's up, buddy? What up,
Hey.
man?
David's rocking the hero stock patches on his shirts when he rodeos too.
No
awesome.
shit. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Tonto's a great dude, man. He
Yes.
definitely likes to support people, bro.
Yep. Great dude.
All right, so here we go with our first question. If your superpower enabled you to control one thing excluding people, what would you choose? All right, Betsy. If you could control one thing besides people, what would you control?
Besides people. Oh, man.
Oh, I got this already.
Uh,
I'm on top of my crayons
oh,
today.
no.
All right, we'll go
That's
ahead and
not
you just
people.
take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'll
All right,
jump.
we know the army's slow. Derek, Derek, what about you, brother?
I'm thinking water, man. I was gonna say fire because I really like fire and it's fun and all, but I don't feel like it's very practical. You know what I mean? Like water seems 10 times more practical than anything else out there. Like it seems like and I know the damage that water can do and like everything that comes with it. So I think that would be a very good one to have in my back pocket. You know what I mean?
All right, Steiner.
I'm going time, and not to rewind it, but to pause it.
Okay.
When you're in that moment, in that blip, as me and Rick Yee had talked about, you're in that blip, and to be able to pause time in that blip to enjoy that moment a little bit longer.
God, you know how much trouble I'd get in if I could pause time.
Maybe there's some trouble you could get out of, Derek. You know what I mean, brother?
You know, maybe. I might just leave it on pause for a while. You know.
Hey, Jesse. Yeah, buddy. Well, for me, I think I would control ATM machines. You know what I
I like
mean?
how this man
Like,
thinks.
you know what I mean? Like, I need a dub today. You know, just going
Maybe
up
you
to
could
that
go
thing
broader
like,
and go electronics, like all electronics.
Yeah, bro. Like, well, you know, every I get a green light every time I'm driving. Popping, you know.
Having a bad day.
Shit,
Red light
like,
greens. That's what's
hey,
up,
like,
player.
like you guys
Oh my
read,
God.
you know, like I was gonna sit there for a minute too. Oh man, that would be crazy. All right, so I'm rocking with Wheels for Warrior as well. That's nice, man. See, Tonto, he's quite the sport, I tell you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. If you knew,
Wait.
Betsy, you're not getting away with this. Hold on, she's all like, yeah.
Aw.
You cannot use what we've already took. So, what else? What else would you do?
Well, I guess at this point, animals. Because
Nice, yeah.
herding cattle is not as easy as it sounds. And now I could probably herd snakes. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm surprised you didn't, didn't want to control like a typewriter or a pen or like something that to write your books for you, like,
I know, right?
Got
I
it.
can see all Disney. I can see
My
all
mind,
Disney
my
character,
mind
though.
is too ADD. If that was happening, that would not be good. I'd be
I
like
can see her all
I think a lot of us
Cinderella.
are.
everything, just start writing and marking out and erasing, and that would just not be good.
Betsy just hanging out. You got the birds chirping, coming flying in the window, doing the dishes and what have you, like all them Disney cartoons.
That's funny, Barbara. I do get that from time to time, the whole Seth Rogen, and even sometimes the looks. It depends on what I'm glasses or how my shave is or how fat I am. So it depends, like a couple of variables kind of can definitely make it go either way. No, it's not hurting and cutting cattle helps you find out your real friends are hot. Yeah.
Right.
No shit.
Oh,
There's
man.
so much truth to that.
All right, here we go. If you knew this was your last year on Earth, what would you do? Steiner, we'll go with you, bud.
I would ride bulls again. That is the greatest exhilaration that I've ever had in my life. And I quit because I almost died. So,
Wow.
You got a year left. Fuck it. Let's roll the dice. I'm going back to riding bulls.
Okay, love it, man. Love that journey for you. Yeah, as long as nothing happens to you before you might not even make the year, bro.
You've only got a year though, so what does it matter? I mean, 3 months, a year, it is what it is.
Well, at that point, I'll kick you in the dick for if I miss a hero stock because of it.
Right. I'll make sure it's all planned before I start riding again.
All right.
Yeah,
deal.
let's look at Tonto's picture, by the way. He might have a little, experience in riding and all that stuff. So
Yep.
he definitely knows what you're talking about and that thrill.
That's what they wanted me to do last time I went branding. They're like, you see that big fucker over there? And they're like, go get him. And I was like, I'm not that big of a guy, man. They're like, yeah, you are. I was like, not really.
You'll be all right. Just jump on.
Yeah.
All right. Derek, what about you?
I'll probably quit work and just start chasing music for a little bit, and just have fun with it. Travel as much as I can and go get things out of the way and see my kids and have fun with life. Quit being so stressed out about everything and, hang out with you guys. And that's all I really need. I'm a pretty easy guy.
Right on.
All right. I love it. What about you, Betsy?
Well, he kind of summed up everything I would have probably said. Because quitting my job and just being at home with my kids, and even though I do a lot here, just being home makes me happy. So, between the animals and kids and just that, because I like to garden, I like to just be in my home gym. I like to just be to myself, and I can stick with my writing, especially if I've got a year. I think I can finish a book in a year. So I wrote Fight 1 in 6 months, so I know it can be done.
Right on.
So that's probably just what I do. I'm a homebody anyway. I love to travel, but only for a little bit. So I'd probably just stick to just being home.
Yeah, I think for me, throughout a whole year of time, there's a lot that I'd like to do. Part of it is I am a homebody, but there's another part of me that likes to be around people and have a great time and party. I think that I would really, I would really,
we didn't see that side of you, Brian.
Yeah, I thought you kept to yourself the whole time, really.
What's going on, Taylor?
I really thought she said friends. Ohio friends, and I was like, nobody in here is from Ohio, I don't think.
Oh, man. That's her version of hola.
And then I realized I just can't read, so it's all good.
But no,
why your book's so good. I just make it up as I go in my head.
And I kind of like to party a little bit, so I would definitely have those moments of just some real good bashes where, it's just one of those nights where everybody's having a great time, because that's just fun. You know, I love those kind of moments, man, because you ain't thinking about shit, but having fun. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes when there's a good tune in there, you just you know, just or fucking just having a great time. I just love, you know, I think in nature I'd like to party a little bit, you know.
Right. A little
So, you know, it might be a little dosed in there throughout that year.
Love it.
All right, everybody covered that one, right?
Yep.
All right. We're going on to the next one. If you could have dinner with any movie character, who would it be your first choice? Any movie character, you know, it could even be animated. So let's just see.
Animated,
let's
though.
see how crazy this could get.
Any movie character.
I'll tell you what. I would go with Ted. That the bear bro.
No one is surprised by that answer.
You know, I would totally go hang out.
Brian,
Yeah,
that's your new nickname anyway.
That is the most Brian answer I've ever heard in my life.
Oh
Like,
man,
that is perfect.
Brian be packing those gift bags at the party.
Right.
Well, hey, you know, when you got a guinea pig out there, like, hey.
Hey, I'd take what I get, man.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of what movie. Yeah, God, I've watched that. Like, really liked the last while.
I gotta say Roger Rabbit.
Ooh,
Just because he has all
good
the
one.
cool little toys and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he gets to
Roger
hang out with
Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit, so
Ooh, yeah. Dude, I totally forgot about Roger Rabbit, man. It's been so long. I'm
That
waiting
was
for
such a
them to
good
do the
movie.
remake on Roger Rabbit.
That
right.
was my favorite movie growing up, honestly. Swear to
yeah,
God.
I used to, dude, totally. Like
Same.
my mom wasn't really into
I
me
love that
watching
movie.
it, so I had to watch it at my grandma's house. And, you know, it's okay. You can watch it. What about you, Betsy?
I'd probably say Iron Man. I love Iron Man.
All right.
Of course,
That's kinda
Robert Downey.
cool,
I don't
too.
think anyone else could have played it, but Robert Downey Jr. But I think Iron Man, just because he has that comedy. I can't say it. That funny
Comedic?
side to him, that
Comedic,
dark
yeah.
sense of humor. But it's like I was laughing when I shouldn't. Probably in Iron Man.
We all
That-
probably were.
That dark humor. Yeah. Like we're the ones
Military.
laughing. Everybody's like, huh?
Let's,
Jeez.
You go to a movie and you hear like the dark humor and you hear somebody laugh and you're like, fuck, somebody in here is military. I know there's got to be at least one.
Right, yeah.
I know one of you guys fucked up just
Yeah.
like me.
Got the wife over there like, you know, when you're like, this is not a laugh part.
Right.
Like, well, shoot. Oh, man. I like to party with Brennan and Dale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Boats and hoes.
Hell yeah.
Man. Oh, that would be a good time, right?
Yeah. That would be bad. Like
Yeah,
those two
it would be
together.
a whole bad story, man.
That
Yeah.
can't end well for anybody.
No, I'd end
No.
up in jail. I guarantee that.
Right? What about you, Derek? You got one?
I was going to say Wonder Woman, but I'm thinking Ernest P. Worrell.
Dude, you're gonna have to tell me Ernest.
You don't know
P.
about Ernest?
Oh, it's
He did like Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest
Oh,
Saves
Ernest!
Christmas.
You're talking
Yeah, yeah.
about Ernest.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ernest P.
yeah, bro.
Worrell.
Yeah, dude, man, you guys bringing back some old days. Then we start Pee Wee Herman and stuff too. But, you know, like
Nah, I feel like Pee Wee would be a little bit touchy. I don't think I'd be into that. So
hey, oh, I don't think I could deal with that, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't think
You
I
know,
could
like-
deal with the chair being so excited for me to like say the word of the day and shit. Like I wouldn't be able to do it, man.
Oh my god.
he needs P. Worrell.
Yeah, I love
Man,
Ernest, man.
That's
Yeah, can you imagine
dude,
going
forgot
around
about
around
that.
throwing yak milk on monsters and crap? Yeah, it'd be awesome.
He had that kind of like raspier voice, dude, and
Yeah, because and then he was in the Beverly Hillbillies. He was the dad or whatever for the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that now you're bringing me back. All right. Got a new one. Let's go. Let's see what we got. If you could choose to be an animated character, which one would you be?
Man, we are going down some holes with this TV stuff right now.
Right?
And I like David knew what I was talking about. Miax, what hurts him. He knows what I'm talking about.
Man, old school.
Tano knows, man. Love it.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
Okay. I would be Bart Simpson.
I got that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I can see that.
I'd be the Wile E. Coyote because I'd figure out how to catch that sumbitch.
She could hear you from the living room.
Right.
Actually, I was able to hear her. I think she rehearsing a little bit ago.
Yeah, Brie. Yeah, she was downstairs.
Yeah, I thought I
we
heard
heard her.
some. I knew I heard music.
Yep.
Yeah. So back
Oh,
on you,
yeah.
Bria.
Look, right here she is.
Bria.
She's cracking.
There she is.
There's the wonder.
Hi.
Hi. I still have it going, so it's like mirroring.
Oh yeah, we hear that echo. Nice. Been rocking on to the 80s music?
Yes, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Love it.
Yeah.
Working on some different country songs right now for an audition.
Oh,
That's
another
awesome.
one? Dang,
Doing
look
the
at
voice.
you go.
Voice on the 28th,
25th.
25th.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Golly. That's good that you're being busy.
Yep.
It keeps her out of trouble a little bit.
Yeah, well, she's related to you. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Later, but can I drive your truck?
She thought she was going to get you on camera. Nope.
Yep.
Got him.
He's using the camera. Can I drive your truck?
Why he's on camera? Let me see. I still say no on camera.
Yep. Exactly.
So Barbara said she would be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Was always her favorite. I read a lot growing up.
Right on.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Could definitely see it.
So we said animated, right? That's
Yep.
that's where we're at. Oh God, man, I'd probably have to be like Scooby Doo.
You
Like,
were
if my-
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If my ass could just hang out, and eat food, and like, I'd be happy, man. That'd be pretty dope. Solve mysteries with the gang. It'd be awesome.
Some Scooby snacks.
Give me some Scooby snacks and get me going, man. Like life's too short.
Oh, outstanding. That's outstanding. Busy Taylor too. You Nebraska folks, man.
We never stop.
Yeah,
I
no
try
kidding.
to. It just doesn't work for me.
Right?
I used to do a pretty dope Scooby and Shaggy impersonation, but I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Give it a shot. Let's hear it. Let's give
All
us
right,
a best
all right,
shot,
I gotta get
bro.
the character here. Like Zoink Scoob. Let's get to the mystery machine, man.
Hey, that's not shabby, bro. That's not
Bree's over here just rolling.
Dude, see, hey, that wasn't bad at all, man.
I haven't done it in a while, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'll give you an 8. Give you an 8 on that.
I'll take an 8.
8's good, bro. What about you, Betsy? This game's really racking her brain now. It's like, gosh darn it, we don't do this.
I
out here.
am. I can't. All I do is watch cartoons, and I can't think of one.
What was your favorite cartoons back in the day? Do you have any favorites?
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Oops, wrong one.
Tom and Jerry was a good one.
That was a good one.
I
Without words,
I
bro.
love
You know,
like
I mean,
Lion
that's-
King. I mean, I grew up
Lion
watching
King.
all the Disney.
Oh, you're a Disney girl? The Disney princess? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
So a fun fact about me,
Um,
Lion King is my favorite movie ever made. The original.
Lion King was it's kind of sad, bro.
Yes, the original. I don't like the remake.
Yeah. The original is the great.
I don't think I
this-
saw the remake.
It's a little sad though, the just
I
This
couldn't.
was-
a little heartbreaking as when you're a little younger.
right?
Disney always kills a parent off or something, bro, or some kind, they're morbid that way, and makes everybody like, geez,
Right.
like Bambi and everything. I mean, just think about it, bro.
Disney's
Yeah,
just
we won-
terrible.
We wonder why we're all fucked up, and it's because of movies like The Lion King and Bambi and very beginning. They just kill your favorite character. You're just like, no.
I could totally see it too, Taylor.
Oh yeah, I would
Dukes
love
and
that.
Dukes and
That'd
Hazzard
actually be
was a
great.
good one too.
He was the sheriff, right?
Yeah.
Just for uno momento.
All right, Bree's gonna crash quick.
He doesn't know the story behind like the Little Mermaid. Do you guys know the story behind the Little Mermaid?
Do I want to know the
No,
story behind the
I
Little
don't think
Mermaid?
I do. I mean, let's hear it.
Basically, the mermaids are like the ones that kill people and like drown humans, right? So when the boat wrecks, all of the like mermaids are supposed to go and like kill the prince and all that. But Ariel saves him, and then that's why like she has to give up her voice and stuff because she wasn't supposed to, and like now the little witch girl wants to like steal Eric away from her. I don't know, it's a whole story, but it's kind of dark.
Yeah, I believe that.
Disney's
Disney.
kind of
Most
dark.
of them are. The
Yeah.
originals are dark.
Disney's always been a little dark.
Well, they got
you
it
start
from the
reflecting-
Grimm.
What's that?
I was just saying that's where a lot of the stories came from. Were from like the Grimm brothers, the original,
Yeah.
the tales, I guess you can call them.
Yeah, if you look at the
They were
like
to
the
warn
originals
everyone.
behind everything, it was really dark. Glorious. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why it hits a lot of people, though. Because it's relatable. Everybody, has family and all that kind of stuff like that. So that's why I think they get that.
Honestly,
Lion King
anytime somebody
Broadway
brings
is
up
freaking
the Little
phenomenal.
Mermaid, they bring
bet
up
it
the
is.
boner scene, so I was expecting that.
Bringing up what?
Every time anyone I know talks about the Little Mermaid, they talk about the boner scene.
That's the other thing with them, man. They always manage to have some kind of a hidden scene in there
Yep.
that's adult, meant for the
Yeah.
adult eye. There's
I really thought
definitely
that's
a
where
lot
she
of
was
those
going. I was like,
scenes.
should she know that?
I'm sure she does. She's almost 18, so yeah.
Yeah, bro, come on. They're all sitting there like, check it out. Zooming in nowadays on the phones.
Right.
Oh my God.
Screenshot it, zoom it in.
Yeah, I mean, imagine what you could do now on the phone. You could just sit there and zoom it in times 1,000, like, dang, all right. All right, here we go. Betsy, did you answer it? Not really.
Not really.
That's
She's
not
like, you can
fair.
skip me. That's
It's
all right.
not fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have an answer?
Nope.
We're just gonna call her Disney princesses. All right.
Fair enough.
If you went deaf, what sound do you think you would miss the most?
Wait, we're all military, and you're using this as a hypothetical. We are deaf.
Yeah, there's nothing.
We are really
Exactly
deaf
what I
because
missed.
we got some really good selectable hearing too.
Yeah, right.
I know how to turn it on and I know how to turn it off.
And Jennifer's like, "Well, you do."
Yeah, right. It's like this fool is full deaf. Yeah, what are you talking about? He doesn't hear shit. All right. So what sound do you think you would miss the most though?
How specific does this have to be?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be super specific. I mean, if you want to generalize something, just generalize it.
Well, generalized music. I would miss the shit out of music.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I would probably be there with music too. That's a huge part of my world.
Yeah, I do like. Music is a way of sometimes it can get you into a mood, can get you out of a mood. it can definitely help you through some shit. You know, I definitely agree with that too. Music it's great to the soul.
It really
so that
is.
would be a bum. I think that a lot of people though that are deaf though, they start their senses heighten in different ways and they can actually start feeling the music. So like they go to a concert, it's a different way for them. You know what I mean?
Don't they like hold balloons and stuff?
I don't know about specifics, but I definitely know there's sound waves and stuff like that they can. I know once you kind of lose certain senses, you have that ability to kind of heighten other senses because you're really relying on. We have so many different senses, and once you lose one, the other ones start to heighten because you got to start using the other ones to get by.
That brings up another hypothetical I'll ask after this. Once are we done with this one?
Yeah, I think we all pretty much answered that. And this
I guess not a hypothetical, but what sense would you rather lose?
Ooh. So like you're saying
Sight, height,
or touch.
Yeah.
Smell.
Man.
I'd lose smell.
Well, then it seems like you can't taste. So I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah, you definitely can't taste. That's rough, dude. That one's kind of rough too because I love all my damn senses.
I know, right?
I don't got a lot of regular sense, so I love my natural born senses. But I think smell would be one of those things too, because taste, it would suck. But at the end of the day, we're not eating all stinking day or something, but losing touch.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Well, I know I look like I do. So, everybody's probably like, he doesn't eat. Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God.
But no.
You see how fat my face is? It's what I do. I make a living off of eating, you know what I mean?
And then I got to grow the beard back because it does hide some extra chinage. You know what I mean?
Why do you think I have all this?
Oh, heck yeah. We got a new guest. Joey Edibles. What up, buddy?
What's up, boys and lady? How you guys doing?
Hey, man, we're just kind of sitting here doing some hypotheticals, hanging out.
It's National Sausage Pizza Day, so I went to the store, got some sausage pizza.
Yeah,
nice.
Buddy.
Well,
that looks damn good. Wow, you just made me super hungry.
He's like, damn, I wish I had lost my taste now.
Yeah, now there goes the now wait a
second. Now I don't want to hear anymore because that pizza looks really good.
Now that he brings that on, like, do I really want to lack that ability to taste that? Nah. If you lost one of your senses though, Joey, which sense would you want to lose? Like smell, taste, hearing?
Smell's probably the most practical one to lose, really. Probably smell, I guess. But I don't know. Because like the other one, like I'm not gonna go blind. I'm not gonna go deaf. I'm not gonna be able to not touch, whatever.
Right.
And taste. Tasting food's really good. I guess taste and smell are kind of hand in hand almost.
Yeah, that's where my big dilemma was with the taste and smell thing.
Yeah.
Facts. What about you,
borderline
Betsy?
at the point where I might get rid of touch.
Keep eating that pizza. I'm going to death.
Smell? You said, Betsy? Yeah, smell.
Yeah, I'd go with smell.
All right. What about you, Derek?
I don't know. Smell's the obvious one, but I don't know. Touch is really up there. I don't really touch a lot of crap that I want to touch. A lot of the time anymore, like I'm pissed off that I touched something I shouldn't, and then I'm mad.
But then if we don't have touch, you don't have feeling, right? You know what I mean? So if someone touches you,
if I didn't have feeling, that'd be great. That'd probably get me a lot of places. You go a lot further.
Not when you're playing, though. Not if
you don't need to
feel.
If my fingers didn't hurt when I was playing, how much further would I be? You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Oh.
Ooh, that sounds like Satan at work. We're not doing that.
Bro, that's a challenge right there, dude.
Wow. It's going to be a high goal. That's all I'm going to say.
If we make $6 trillion, we'll shave the beard. You know,
I shave this
$1 billion.
I look like I'm 12 years old when I shave my beard. So no,
oh man, you know what though? That could be a damn good fundraiser for people just to take that off, dude.
It would be.
They're gonna have to show up with sharks with freaking laser beams.
It'd be big time.
yeah, we're talking like way up there. And my wife would probably actually donate the whole amount just so I would have to shave it off.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't help anyone. That'd be the hero stock funds, you know, just dwindling down.
Right.
Dude, that one could be a hit though, bro. Oh.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah. There's a new and improved way to get a little bit of some extra funds there. I think.
How about we get you in one of those man-thong things that Borat wore? What about that? Nope. I don't want to see you without the beard either. I'm on Jason's side on this one. I'd rather see Jason in one of those Borat man-thong things than see him lose his beard.
No.
Well, Derek, all right.
Well, I thought me and Joe were friends.
I don't think I could physically stand to lift
Taylor's
if I saw Jason without a beard.
I mean, she's just helping you out. She's just figuring, she's trying to help you earn some funds. There you go, buddy.
I like the thought.
I think it honestly could do something. And we can do it live with you just shaving it off, too.
Man, that looks good.
Damn, that looks good.
Dang it, Joey. Man, now I'm so hungry.
Yeah, you know what? We hit $50,000. I'll shave my beard.
Ooh, well,
that's a reasonable number. That's fair.
He said it, folks. He
said
it. It is $50K, folks.
Yep.
All right,
the bar
Taylor,
is high.
You started this. You can start the GoFundMe deal, kind of, or whatever the hell you want to call this.
Don't do that, dude. She raised like a shit ton of money for the march up here in Omaha, so I know she can do it.
That would be hilarious if all of a sudden it just happens. Like, wow, he's just all over here joking like 50K. It's all like hitting 60.
She's gonna post it. Jason's wife's just gonna be like 50,000 donated. Boom,
boom.
Son of a bitch.
Oh man. All right, we'll do one or two more real quick. If you could go back to any age for a month, what age would you choose?
Do we have the knowledge we have now, or is it just we're in time again?
Yeah, you can go back. So, I mean, obviously, you got a little bit of some knowledge of it.
There's almost too much power, though. So I just go back to last month and maybe pay a couple bills early. I don't
know. Man, that's just too easy.
I wouldn't trust myself with that kind of power. I do something stupid and fucking it'd be just ridiculous.
Oh, dude. Oh, Joey, kill me, bro. All right, Derek, what about you, dude?
I go back 8 years and then be somewhere else. I think that's probably what I do. I don't know if I still had the knowledge I have today, I might save myself some problems somewhere in the line. I don't know. It's sadder go back a few months ago and just go to the concert again. I don't know.
Yeah. 21 before all my back problems.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Jason?
I would do 21. Be able to wake up in the morning and get out of bed without grunting and groaning and popping and snapping. And yeah, I'd probably do 21.
Probably
in the service though, bro. You're still in the service, not getting that sweet VA money. I don't know about all that now.
He'd be all right. He's old enough he could invest in Amazon or something. Back right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you could go back to 21, would you stop 9/11 or would you let it still happen?
Ooh. Man, this got dark.
Right.
That's a tough one. Well, I mean, I would obviously try to stop it. I mean, obviously, because the whirlwind of issues it created afterwards. Right. And it changed the world. It changed our world a lot, bro. So I would have loved to stop that shit because I'll tell you what, 9/11 change was like the start of a lot of change. Right. Even how you got on base. all that
Mhm.
stuff, bro. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he was like constantly, inspection of your vehicle. I mean, popping your trunks,
Getting on an airplane.
coming back from Mexico, bro.
They
Overnight
were in the
party,
process.
dog. Trying to get on base was a bitch after all that,
They were gonna downsize the service until 9/11. I mean, all throughout the 90s, there was base closures, bracks everywhere, 98, 99, 95. There was if 9/11 obviously boosted the ranks, but without 9/11, that military would have been a lot less than it'd be today. I'll tell you that. A lot less.
Yeah, we did have to boost up, but I think it just created so much issues, man. After all,
Think about how much easier it was to get on a plane pre 9/11.
Yeah,
Right.
Jason's like, I'd totally stop 9/11, not take my fucking shoes off at a plane,
Right. Or I'm like Brian. Like every time I go through the metal detector, like I have spots that show up, and usually it's in my groin and in my butt. And I'm like, what are we doing?
Well, let's be honest here. We know why that is.
like, bro, I left the dildo at home. I promise. Oh, man. He's like, wait a second. Is it still there though? I don't know.
The plug in the Prince Albert.
You're going through the machine. You're like, babe, did we forget that shit last night? Oh man. Oh shoot. So, all right, Betsy, did you choose the age yet?
I'd probably choose 17.
17. Any particular reason why, or you just to be young again?
I had so many ambitions back then. I was in track, I was in band. I pretty much felt like my life was good, that it was going places, that I just had a lot of ambitions until the real world hit. But still, just having that free spirit. I was good in athletics. I was in extracurricular activities. I mean, I wasn't like popular. I was still a band nerd, but and I was great in school for the most part, A/B student, but still I was active in school. I don't know, I felt like I had things going for me. So it'd just be nice to have that again.
That's funny. I was more of a BA in school, blood alcohol level.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
No, I never touched alcohol.
They didn't care back then, dude. They were just selling
I
beer. If
definitely
you
did.
looked enough, they just like, here you go, come buy a beer, Mr. Joe. And they just sell you beer when you're like 16, 15, 17. They give a fuck. It was great.
Right.
I think the only thing I would struggle with, so I would be at the point of, I guess I would be at like my mid 18 years old, because I'm out of high school. I'm not in the Marines yet. It's summertime. That's where I would want to be, right back in that little summertime. No fucking responsibilities yet.
Oh, summertime when you're late teenagers. Oh, that's great, right? Oh, what a great time.
Bro, you can finally drive. You can go to destinations, and it's so that I think that's about the age I think I would like, right before real life responsibilities hit. And because I hated high school. Besides playing football and doing sports and maybe chasing the girls around, that's about the biggest, in parties, but other than that, I would want to have like homework and all that shit again. Hell no. Trying to get to class and,
Right.
Keeping track of all my absences, because if you hit a certain mark, it goes up and you got to go appeal it. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm ratting myself out here. All right, we'll go ahead and do one more, and then we'll go ahead and call it. If you could be the world's best athlete in a particular sport, which would you choose? I already know what I would choose.
Volleyball.
Volleyball for you, Betsy? Nice.
I miss volleyball.
I'd be
man.
football 100%. 100%
Basketball probably pays the most.
smashing
but
people's
probably pick
mouth,
basketball.
boom, with my helmet.
Yeah, I was
bro.
gonna say I think baseball pays the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as
Baseball
hard
has-
as not as hard on the body. You can kind of have a little bit of longer longevity in baseball.
Golf guys make a lot of money too.
That's
Yeah,
golf. That's a
yeah.
good one. That's a good one right there.
I'm
That's
just
not-
thinking about what I love, though. I love just football and bashing. Not
Snowboarding would
get
be
in
cool
trouble.
too. Snowboarding, skateboarding, those are fun sports. I mean, for this hypothetical, I have abilities I don't have now. So one of those would be banger. Fuck, it's a hard one now. They think about some of them other sports because if you get the endorsement deals, the money's really not an issue. If you're a millionaire, you're a millionaire. Just doing what you love, you know. So
True that.
I'd play hockey, except I'd turn the stick into a weapon.
Take your skate off, try to kill somebody.
Skate till you die, motherfucker.
That would be the best curler ever to walk the earth.
The loudest curling pants ever seen in curling.
It would be the greatest thing ever. I'd just
would you be the one shaving
curling.
the ice, bro, or what?
Oh no, you gotta be the guy that does the long stretch and pushes that sucker. You know, the pusher.
Yeah, and has that nice little movement.
I do it, and I'd totally do it in like bell bottom pants. It'd be
You
fire.
gotta grow the mullet out at this point, bro.
Yeah, mullet, mustache. Swing. It'd be awesome.
Full sin.
Bell bottom pants. I'd just be getting it.
Some wrestling, hands down. The best in town. Betsy and I beach volleyball.
I would be down for that.
Yeah.
Hey, there's something we could do down at Harlan County is set up the net on the beach and play beach volleyball.
We could. Just don't do it the day of because I don't want to get all dirty.
Right.
All sweaty, bro. You know what I mean?
It'd be the pre-party. It'd be the pre-party stuff.
Yeah, for sure. When you're, nice and toasty, and then the next day you're like just sitting at Hero Stock, like I like the music, just sitting here.
I went too hard last night again.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to a lot of people, but right now I'm gonna sit here for a second and never move. Oh man. Aww. Gotta know your limits. So but all right, hey guys, I appreciate everybody coming on and hanging out. This is kind of what we do on Wacky Wednesdays. If we don't got nonprofit, just open it up and have some fun. Gonna go ahead and thank everybody that stopped by. Ace from Bulletproof Podcast, welcome. Ryan Landry, welcome. Barbara Sim, Justin, Contagion Effect,
Donald,
Taylor. Tonto, Taylor. Goodness, man, we got a lot of people that stopped by and said hi. Appreciate all the love and support. Hope you guys are all having an amazing week out there. And
everybody go to Amazon and buy the Fight Series.
Yes, go do that. And go write a review. As soon as you're done, write a review. Hey, as you go through each chapter, why don't you write a review, Derek?
I could do that.
Review each chapter.
I think technically, I really have. Technically, for my homework, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, really.
Well, then you need to Betsy because Betsy wants to know. She does.
Like I'm supposed to talk what I learned from each chapter of a book. So,
oh, that's awesome, dude. All right, well, all right, guys. Well, like I said, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys until next Wednesday.